Hey guys, happy Tuesday everybody. It's Tanya from 4 Girls Jewelry. Today we'll make very simple small element for those who want to make elongated earrings. You can guys use this to combine two together and then make earrings out of that too. It's so simple, it's easy, and I use that little element as a component in between see, like between my jump ring and bead, so you can do it too. So let's start to make this simple element, this simple wire thing. You can use any wire you decide to use, but not really thick. I will straighten piece of wire for me. And I use my Veil Maker plier, the tiniest one. So I will show you how I do. Just grab the end, make full, completely full first. That's our first one. We need 3 of them. Then I put pliers right next to it, but just tiny part. We're leaving like little space for wire because we have another wire has to fit there, right? So you just leave it a little space and you twist it second time. That will be number 2. Now we have 2 together. So you play, you know that this wire need to go. It can be even a little bit more room, but looks good. And then we need the third one. Third one will be, again, we put next to the one that we just created. A little bit space. This is just a tiny space. My camera doesn't focus. Yeah. And you do the third one. That's it. Remember to pull it nicely wire so it looks nice, and you cut. And you have this element. So let me put this wire away. Don't need it anymore. That's how it will look. I usually use my pliers and put it back where it's supposed to go. And then I also hammer. So see, when you don't pull enough, this third one might be not looking perfect. Try to pull it very strong, the third one, but not destroying the second one, if it makes sense. Do you see? So these I hammered. Later I take and hammer just the ends here. This part, and this part. I hammer. So it's very nice element that you will not be misshaped, even if you pull a little bit harder. And what I do from that, so you can make a bunch of them. You can connect them together if you wanted to, like this. But what I like to take 24, 22 gauge wire. And I leave a tail. I leave tail. So the tail goes up here. You can leave longer tail if you wanted to. And I wrap just like that. Just like that. So we have first wrap in the middle here, right? That will be the best, easiest way to, okay, so we have this. Now I want to put bead. You look for something that you decide to put. It can be tiny rondelles, you know. You can make it larger size of these loops, so they can be a little bit bigger, and then you can fit some of your gemstones, play with it. So I put my first bead there, and I just make one wrap. So because what I wanted to, I wanted to have this sitting right here. Make sure you pull it nicely. Then later we just straighten all the wires. So what we have it right now on this stage, we have one bead here, and we have a still pretty long wire right there. You can use round nose pliers now, or you can also use same, but it will be larger loop. I like when my jewelry have different sizes of loops. Like this one is tiny. I don't like very big here, if it makes sense. So I use also on this one, I use 26 gauge wire. That's why I wrap it twice, because it was a tiny one, 26 gauge. But on the second pair, I used 24 gauge, and I just did one. So this is 24. So you can use 22 also. It's even better. So now I won't make double, because that's not necessary. So I just make one complete loop here. Also decide if you want to have a little bit room here for your wires to wrap it, if you like 3 wraps or something. I don't need that much, so I just go right close to the surface here. Do you see it? And I cut. Same I do. If you work with the sterling silver, you can measure first pair, make in some wire like copper, and then you measure how much you need to really, because I don't like to waste. But even those smaller pieces, if they're a little bit bigger, you can use for your, you can make a little end with a torch and use it for your beads. Anyway, like a head pin, right? But or melted. So now we have here up one, and still have a stick here, little wire, and I do the same there. So you make it complete, and I like to end it with 2. So now, so we wrapped it, so we have 2 wraps here, I have 2 wraps here, we have something like that. Wire is on the back, and what I do is I just keep it there on the back, hold it nicely, go all the way to the top, and I actually finishing right here. See? So we have pretty stable component now. When we get rid of this sharp end, push it inside. Just make sure that you tuck it in nicely, and you have beautiful little component. Make sure you just straighten all your wires on the back. You can, you can nicely make it sitting perfect. You just don't rush, and you will have something like that. So that's the part between these two, and I feel like you can make beautiful earrings, adding a little elements, like a spacer bead, sort of spacer element. Let me know what you guys think. I know it's a short tutorial, and maybe even using these guys as a bracelets, maybe couple them, like making chain out of that. It's also idea, but I like it. I like it simple. You can also, when you make that, you can make the first one more elongated, and then 2 rounded one on the side. That's room for creativity, a lot of room. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's a short tutorial, and trying to film on the go as usual. And I will see you next Tuesday with some cool tutorials. Thank you for watching. See you next time.